see Tyros as a good pick nowadays, especially with the hammer and the axe nerfs. But
I don't know.
they
The
can try
the nerfs
nine.
didn't really do too much.
They didn't do too much, but a lot of people see because like Taros has
Three,
axe and
two,
hammer. I see a
one,
lot less
brawl.
Taros fans nowadays.
I don't
Like
know. When
even
you're
in
in,
very
when you're
very
up
good
in the
tournaments.
ranks, Teros is definitely getting played more, which is crazy.
Yeah,
But
like
I'm
in
gonna
the
blame Luna for that because he won the tournament with Teros, and
yeah.
yeah,
It's also another thing. Like Sandstorm, when he won world champ with Mordex, all these tournaments with Mordex. Mordex has almost twice the pick rate of the first and second highest pick rate.
yeah, he is definitely the most popular
Yeah.
in the game.
Right.
Well,
Taro,
let's just say
strong
it's
stick. Taro's very strong
Teros
stick.
is a tank. He hits hard,
Yeah,
but he
it's
moves
hard,
very slow.
really slow. But if you
Yeah,
use your dodges and your dashes right enough, and your axe and your hammers, the strings can come out extremely quick.
yeah, these signatures they hit like a train. They are no joke.
Usually
Not
they're
being
easy
hit
to
by
punish
these.
in some scenarios,
Yeah, people don't
especially the
use
shooting
the
part.
a lot because of how slow they are, but they
But if you
really
hit
hit.
the
Like
sticks,
things
the
like
stick
that right there.
hit
Stock is gone. I
entire
think
stuff.
Nas is going for the 3 stock here, to be honest.
Yeah, he has a good lead.
Hey, that's just a player dip. That's that movement. Oh my goodness, he is
Keeping
doing no
SWP
side
away
stake
from the
grip.
weapon sides.
Oh
SWP
my god,
doesn't
this
know
is
what to do.
and he is
SWP,
SDs.
he's his
And he
last stock.
stocks
It's
him.
a 3 stock. Nas takes 94 damage that match.
He took didn't even get triple
Not
digits. That is
triple
crazy. Solid 3-0.
absolutely insane. 3-0 by Nas.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
feel like
all of them.
Val is just a very common player for a lot of people.
Yeah,
That's a very
she's super reliable,
oh, yeah.
good
But she
stats,
uses
good
swords and
weapons.
gauntlets, which are two of the easiest but also strongest.
We have a platinum here.
That's a plat. Oh my! I think we know who's gonna win this one,
He is
Chief.
a platinum. Oh my god. Let's see
We
what he
got
can pull out here. He has the Skyforce gauntlets. He plays, you know,
Goldforge is so ugly for how prestigious it is, and I'm very sad about that.
it depends on the weapon.
True. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Oh,
I think Val's gonna take this because the Reno's using very basic combos here.
oh, he even has.
Uh,
This
I think
matchup
Val's
is-
winning. So far, Val is definitely the more competent player, and Reno is currently just using very basic gun combos. You know,
Yeah,
basic
well,
neutral or side neutral, or no, neutral light whilst just doing special attack in the air.
yeah,
It's
well,
just
my boy
very
Rockman
basic stuff.
here is just going crazy, crazy aggressive. He is on
Oh, yeah.
Adderall. He is gaming. He's here to win it, and that is it. Nothing else. He
It's gonna
just got
take a
look
while
like
just
a lot
because
here.
Rock's playing quite evasive, so this might take a while. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
time
like
to attack Reno's
arm.
throwing out. Yeah. Reno's throwing out a lot of attacks, but they don't have purpose. They're just there to be attacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just going ham. Just spamming the keyboard, dude.
Alright.
Speaking of
Speaking
keyboards,
of
my boy Rock.
keyboard,
He has the key sword from the event a couple days ago.
I missed it. I don't use sword
Yeah.
characters, but like still.
Yeah, I have it.
I know I saw it on your Val earlier. Oh, so close.
That was
would've
a good
been
ground
cool.
pound though. You can't lie. Oh, he missed his D-Lights here because he didn't jump, sadly.
It was a good ground pound, but this Reno consistently lands with ground pounds, and I feel like he's going to be able to punish that if he takes no.
Yeah, but Rockman is falling like victim to the same thing that the Reno is here. He's just throwing out attacks that really serve no
Yeah.
purpose. That it just, just be there.
Reno's signatures are very hard to punish, though, just from the
I mean,
the
not
side
he just
special.
threw up
Oh,
at him.
that one is very
Oh.
simple. It's just a side attack, but I'm talking about like his
D-Light.
neutral one, and I think his downwards one. That one. Those are just very easy to.
Oh, those hit hard.
Yeah, they hit hard and they're
Oh.
hard to punish. He's weapon
Rockman,
starving this man. Oh, he got the guns.
Rockman is going for the 3-star, and he wants nothing less.
I don't doubt it. This man's got it. If he can get the
I don't know.
3-star, he can win the mental warfare easily.
I don't know, my boy Jay might get one off here with these Reno SIGs. You know how they can be.
Yeah. Signatures are great, but if you don't mix it up with a little bit of light attack at the least, you're just not gonna hit them that much. Yeah.
There it is.
Unfortunate.
For your boy.
Rock
And
was
I-
close, but he took too much damage in the first stock, honestly. But that was very useful because he was able to learn the man's playstyle.
Yeah, exactly. And
I think
that
we're gonna see a lot more
Right.
3-stocks from Rock.
Yeah, once he see what he just had to get his his mind right that game.
Rock, you are technically not allowed to stop, just saying. Only loser of last match can stop, which it seems the Reno is not
Same
choosing
character,
to do.
different skin.
Okay, fair enough.
Akuma, my boy. I also have that skin, dog. But then again, I have all of the Street Fighters, my boy.
Speaking of crossover skins, what are your favorite ones? I'm gonna be honest, I would say the Shovel Knight crossover was probably one of my favorites, just because, it was fit the color scheme, but it didn't overly change it too much. You know what I mean?
Personally, I gotta say my favorite crossover. Man, that's a hard one.
I didn't like the WWE one or the Walking Dead, as they were just too realistic for the cartoon game. Also, this Reno is not striking the ones he doesn't want to go to.
Yeah, he's supposed to be striking. But
Oh,
to
there
be
you go.
honest, I gotta say one of my favorite crossovers. I gotta say I got 3 of them. I got Michonne, Snake Eyes, and
That
Finn.
one. My top 3 would have to be Ben 10 Heat Blast for those beautiful fire gauntlets that are guns. Oh,
Blasters.
yeah, I ain't close enough. No, it's just easily one of the best skins for good blasters.
Yeah.
Then Spectre Knight is also one of my favorites just because I'm a huge fan of the Shovel Knight series. Spectre Knight is a skin for Nyx, who was my second main, I think, in this game.
But we get into the next match. We are
Ooh.
in Bristol, and the Rockman
Rock went.
take Rock right there.
I think Rock has got the complete download on this man from last game.
Jay is not going out like that. He said, no, thank you.
He's not trying, but I feel like Rock just has completely learned this man's patterns. He's taking minimal damage on first stock, unlike last time.
Yeah, but my problem with this match right now is I think Rockman is trying a bit too hard and he's just throwing out attacks. All right.
True. The Reno does not seem to like to play with orb from what I'm seeing. He only likes blasters, and he
likes to keep that space.
Like, the issue with only being good with one weapon and not even attempting with the other is that if you're not dominating, you will be out of a weapon 50% of the time.
Bro,
or just 50% of the time. Yeah, I can at least use. I can use Scythe moves already. I can't use them well, but I can at least use them. This man is just mostly. Last time I saw him use orb, he just threw it out. He didn't even try.
It is true.
Speaking of which, I dislike the orb weapon. The acute hitboxes are just so annoying.
Oh no. Dude, my computer just restarted.
Unfortunate. The match has still going. It seems Rockman's getting the advantage with gravity cancel down, light attacks, gauntlets, and Reno's got his guns, but he's just spamming the same two attacks with no actual incentive to hit. Ooh. Rockman is able to land a neutral special with Val to secure the win there. It is down to 3-1. It looks like Rockman's going to be getting that 3-stock he dreamed of. Both players are playing a bit passively. Rockman is aggressive still, but playing a bit more passively than he used to. He's got his gauntlets back, so he's going to be able to use a lot more wild combos to deal heavy damage. The Reno is stuck on orb right now, which he's not comfortable with, not able to do a whole lot. Yeah, he's using the side light attack, but he's not really using it to its fullest. It has a lot of good attacks. I feel like this Reno can live a lot just from doing downwards light attacks in the air, because those are some of the strongest attacks in the game for combo starting, let alone damage. Especially with blasters. Easy victory for Rockman, unfortunately. Only taking 137, currently 2-0 with Rockman in the lead. The Reno is given the chance to swap characters, but granted his track record, he's not going to. Let's see what the map choice is. Demon Island first? That's the best stage. I'm biased, I just like it because the background is pretty and it's also not too bad. This is match point right now. Okay, so if you look at Rock, yeah, so that green means that he's using that specific stance, which, for example, is the strength stat. His strength stat will take from his running stat, which just increases walk speed by 1 point, and will give it to strength, which in this game, the most of the time, the only stance you want to use is either defense or strength based off preference, as walk speed is not that useful, and besides a few characters, dexterity, which is attack speed, is not very useful, as it's just, the buffs are too small to be worth. Yeah, for defense, depending on your character. For example, Taros, he has a low defense, so you can usually either go strength or defense, as his strength stance would give him 9 out of 10. Ooh, unfortunately, this Reno brought him to Brawlhaven, which is quite a short roof, and based off his recent pattern of trying to kill off the top, this man is not in for a good time. Oh yeah, quite. They usually have a lot of gravity canceled stuff, and not all weapons can actually do them. They might be able to, depending on the special. I feel like Magyar, one of the newest characters, might have a great time going up the top. It's one of his specials just sends him straight up and hits the target. Very good knockback. Apparently Reno is just spamming Sneaker whilst, ooh, getting the, what was that, I think, side attack with a Val Gaunts. Very nice. The Reno is stuck back to Orb, which he's not comfortable with. If he's smart, he's going to Weapon Starve. He swapped to Orb. Questionable choice, as it's something he's not maybe he's trying to get better mid-fight, I'm not sure. But he's swapped to it alright, and that is probably going to cost him a stock, or cost him the rest of the game. If he's not comfortable with the weapon, you should not be using it. That, if you're given the choice, you know what I mean? The Reno is trying to get a damage output, but although the Val is easily comboable at a low percent, this man is unable to do a whole lot of damage. As you can see, he doesn't really use his light attacks in the air, which is most of what Orb's good at. It's light attacks in the air, some of the heftiest combo hitters that you can get. Rockman going with his tried and true strategy of gravity cancel down light attack. Very good for combo starting. And unfortunately, Rockman takes the win and our underdog is unable to test. That is a 3-0 from Rockman. That was, he messed up with the choice there. He had an open opportunity of weapon starvation where he could have swapped back, and he willingly chose to stick to Orb, which he's not comfortable with, which was quite the questionable choice, but